What's good, y'all? I just want to talk for a minute about what, in my opinion, is the biggest problem we have in society, and that's parenting, or rather lack thereof. Now, let's get the disclaimers out of the way. First of all, no, I do not have kids, but at one point I was a kid, living in a society full of kids, so I have a little bit of knowledge. Second one, there are millions upon millions upon millions of you out there who are doing a phenomenal job of being parents. You wake up every day, you put your kids first, you do the best you can to ensure that you raise upstanding adults. Those of you out there, I commend you, kudos, standing ovation, hats off, keep doing what you're doing. Now on the flip side of that is the rest of y'all. Those of y'all who are not parents, but those of y'all who just got kids. The baby mamas, the baby daddies. Newsflash, those are not real titles. That's something somebody came up with about 20 years ago, made a little song, it was catchy, we danced. But that's not a real thing. There's a Mother's Day. There's a Father's Day. There's even a Grandparents' Day. But there's no Baby Mama Day. No Baby Daddy Day. Those of you that got kids, teach your kids useful things. Yeah, it's cool your kid can dance, your kid can rap, your kid can sing. But can your kid spell? Can your kid read? Can they write? Do they know their times tables, arithmetic? Teach your kids useful things. We need to stop this cycle of babies having babies. Teenagers, you were barely raised yourself and now you're entrusted to raise another person? Come on now, anybody with any kind of sense can see that that is not a good plan. You cannot be out here halfway raised, but we expect you to raise somebody else. The problem with these kids nowadays that I see is just a general lack of respect. They don't have respect for themselves. They don't have respect for other people, for other people's property. They don't have respect for authority. They walk around, can't tell me anything. You're not my mom. You're not my dad. No. Back in the day, as children, when adults spoke, we listened. Whether or not it was your parent, your grandparent, whatever. If your coach, your teacher, your religious leader, whatever, told you to do something, you knew your place in life. You were a child. That was an adult. You did it. Why? Because we were taught respect for other people. We need to go back to the day where it took a village to raise a child. Back in the day where everybody in the neighborhood, everybody that a child experienced, took part in raising that child. Again, teachers, they were an authority figure in your child's life. Coaches, again, religious figures, other people's parents. Just in general, you were out and an adult told you, if you were doing something you weren't supposed to be doing and an adult told you to stop, you stopped. If you were supposed to be doing something an adult told you started, you started. Why? Because you had a general respect for people. We were taught that. These kids nowadays, it seems like they're not being taught these things. It's just, they're out here just in the streets acting however they want to act. They don't fear anybody. And I'm not talking about fear like, oh, I'm feared for my life or my safety, but just knowing that there's consequences. If I don't do this, this person can punish me. If I do this, this person can punish me. That's just gone nowadays, and we need to get that back. What's the old saying? Spare the rod, spoil the child. Yeah, we need to stop sparing these rods. Now, I know right now there's a big controversy going on. Well, not controversy, but an issue going on about a prominent person and disciplining the child. Maybe he went too far, maybe he didn't. However you feel about corporal punishment, that's you. If you have another form of discipline that works in your household, by all means do that. But children need to learn discipline. They need to learn respect. We got to do something about this because you got kids out here, don't know how to act. They're a problem. They're keeping other kids from learning. They're a burden on society. You know what I'm saying? You're in the back of the classroom cutting up, or you're in the back of a police car because you were cutting up. We need to stop this cycle. Teach your kids. You made the kids, raise the kids. Empire. I'm just saying.